Madame Toastmaster, dear friends and colleagues, I don't know about you, but when I wake up in the morning and I have the misfortune of opening up the newspaper or turning on the radio or the TV, it's like a drumbeat. It's like a drumbeat that never stops. Floods, economic collapse, layoffs, disease, layoffs, scandal. What am I to do? Where am I to turn? It's like, I wake up and I think, Lordy, take me now! Life is no longer worth living! And then I get up and start my day. Does it happen to you? Is there a part of you that is wondering why this incessant drumbeat of bad news? For example, take a look at the latest flu scare. 10 days ago, we thought Mexico was a great place to have a vacation. And now, they're talking about closing the borders and shutting down cities. It's like in our society, we don't feel alive unless we have drama in our lives. Don't you find that? It's like everything needs to create drama for us. What is it about our overcaffeinated, overexcited, overinformed society that makes us crave this kind of stimulation every day? Well, sometimes I wonder if there's not a bigger agenda here. There's an expression in English called FUD, F-U-D, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And it's interesting to watch companies, marketers, because yesterday I was walking down in Saint-Luc, and there's an army surplus store. And in big letters on the front window of the store, it says, "Get your swine flu masks here." Are we reduced to that now? That our marketing pitches are all related to fear, uncertainty, and doubt? Well, of course, fear, uncertainty, and doubt is a great motivator in the short term. It scares us into doing something. And it seems like marketers, politicians, have latched onto this way to try and sway the sheep of the population to take certain steps that are in somebody's best interest. I'm not sure whom, but somebody's best interest. And that's why today I invite you to wake up, to be aware, to not buy into this FUD, to this fear, uncertainty, and doubt. To wake up to something that's even more motivating, that's even more powerful. A turning point in my own life is when I was finishing my last job. It's about 10 years ago since I was last employed. And I had finished a project, and I went to talk to my boss, and I said, you know what? It was an interesting project, but there was something about this project where we could have gone even farther. It was a great technical challenge, but I saw that there was a people challenge that was even deeper, that we didn't even start to address, and that I wanted, in my next project, to focus more on the people aspect of project management and system implementation, and that I wanted to do it in my own consulting company, start my own consulting company to do that. And my boss said, don't be silly, Davender. Why would you waste the best years of your life chasing after some silly dream? That's what he said. He was trying to use fear, uncertainty, and doubt to control me. Something inside me realized, no, I need to resist this. And so I gave my resignation and I started a company which now has evolved into what I'm doing now for a livelihood and a living, inspiring other people to live their greatness. About a couple of months ago, I was contacted through Facebook by somebody I helped at the beginning of my business. This will be about 6, 7 years ago. And it was fun reconnecting with him. And he shared with me a little phrase I told him. And at the time, I didn't realize the impact that phrase would have on his life. And that's what he said: Davender, I'm so grateful that you brought out this characteristic of who I am. And it helped center me in my life and move forward. And then I'm starting to realize that living in one's greatness is far more motivating. It motivates people to take long-term action to help their lives, much more than trying to focus on fear, uncertainty, and doubt. As a business coach, I can say, are you tired of being broke? Come to me. You know, I could say that, and I would probably get some clients. I would get clients who are tired of being broke, and they're focusing on the broke. No, instead, my invitation is, I want to work with people who have big ideas, big dreams. And so I'm attracting people who want to live their greatness. It's harder work. When you live your greatness, it's not about immediate results. It's not about banner headlines. It takes time. It's a little piece at a time. Because what is really living your call to greatness? It's about making a difference in somebody else's life, first and foremost. And so that's what I ask myself at the end of each day. Have I lived a great day? Have I touched somebody's life in a small way? It's not necessarily that I've saved them thousands of dollars or I've helped them discover the cure to cancer. It could be, have I encouraged somebody today? Have I introduced somebody to another person so that maybe there's some way they can work together to both advance their projects and their dreams? And that's what a call to greatness is all about. It's about putting the welfare of somebody else before my own welfare. And so that's the invitation that I give to you today. To tune out this fear, uncertainty, and doubt. To block out attempts by other people to try and control you by making you scared, by appealing to your survival instincts. We now need people who are willing to step forward and think about making a better world, better people, a better environment, a better society for ourselves now, for our children and our children's children. That's what a call to greatness is about. When I learned of the Japanese philosophy of thinking, the step that I'm taking now, what is its impact in 7 generations? That's living the call to greatness. And that's what I wish for you. And I'm Toastmasters.